here in a vlog to talk about what I've learned from my preliminary tasks to the finished product of our opening sequence, This Is Me. I'd say I've learned a huge amount over the course of the year so far. It's just been a changing experience. I know it sounds a bit like a hippie guru talking like that, but it just has. I've learned a real whole lot. Firstly, when we went out to film our prelims, we didn't have anything in mind when we went. It was, here's the camera, dolly with a brolly, go out, film this, and we didn't have a plan, we didn't have anything, no storyboards, no sort of props, nothing. We had no idea what to do, and that was what resulted in it being dodgy, not what we wanted. So, in progression to our final piece, in that sense, we've planned everything miles ahead of when we're filming, just to be 100% sure of what we're doing. We've storyboarded, we've planned all the props, shots, setting, location, everything. That was vital to us, a real learning experience from our first prelim, the Western Shootout, where it went so badly for us. We really wanted to not make the same mistake again. And the expressive cinematography prelim, however silly it may have looked, the prelim itself, it actually forced us to learn quite a lot of useful information. We learned all different types of mise-en-scène and cinematography and everything we wanted to do. We learned from these prelims that in your uniform, in the clothes, you just don't look like you should be there. It just looks awful. So costume and lighting and everything was a real important thing for us. And the type of shots, the cinematography we learned from the expressive cinematography prelim, like POV shots, pans, zooms, tilts, everything. It taught us how to use them, competence with a camera, and effectively putting that into a piece of work that doesn't look rubbish, makes it really good. That was really important for us, and I think we did that quite effectively. And the 180-degree rule is actually really hard. You keep having to force yourself to remind yourself of how to use it and how not to break it. And of course, that's why it's there. It makes it look more aesthetically pleasing, and hopefully we did that. I'm pretty sure we did. Not break it in the final piece, which we did in some of our first prelims. So already that shows a progression of what we've learned and how to optimise what we've done in the prelims. The editing, obviously editing all the vlogs and all the prelims and everything sort of gives you a lot of experience, a lot of know-how in editing, and now the final piece, it looks very smooth, it looks kind of classy, you know what I mean? It just looks more of a polished product than some of our first prelims. They had sort of shaky cameras at the end where we pressed record to stop, and it was like windy, you could hear the wind, everything was just awful. And now we've learned how to edit it to make it look good, fix things, improvisation when things haven't gone your way in the Final Cut Pro. And the sound, we didn't really do a prelim on sound, but through the course we've learnt it naturally on where's going to sound good, where's this going to echo, where's going to sound ambient and all this. So I've rambled in this. Hopefully I'll bring it to a close now. It was a very, very important thing for us to go through the prelims, and it's a huge learning curve. Now we're on the right path to creating pieces that look absolutely amazing. So, thank you, peace out, I'll see you next time.